crazy. None of these picks are out there. I mean, they did lose out on the Farsa. They did lose.
Line up very hard against the ban,
Risky.
which is who the heck would ban a Diggy and an Estes, right?
I'm starting to out on Khalid, who was relatively untouched. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see now how well an engine has put together. Like Geek Fam ID goes up against this crazy I'd say, I don't know, I'm going to get a lot of flack for this.
Yeah.
This half-baked ultra push lineup, how will they respond?
I mean, it's very easy to respond to this. Basically, you have a super
Buff choking potential of Blacklist International, because that is one sure way of winning against the Ling.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, as long as Oh My Venus is in a good position, they can make use of the Baksha mobility to really go straight into the fight, and I think we're gonna see that here.
Oh, look at this now. Geek Fam so aggressive. They want to take the purple away from Eson.
Venus is so far though.
Eson gets it. Wise here. Gonna be bashing away at Zuns. But then again, ladies and gentlemen, that is a Hilda. Bushes are her home.
Exactly. And this is what I was talking about right just a few minutes ago. They can do stuff like this. Geek Fam has such a super tanky, super aggressive lineup. They can keep bullying around the early game. These level 1s are going to be hell for Blacklist.
Look at that. Zuns is just saying, yeah, thumbs up. I'm fine here. How about you guys? Eson, though, the Baksha.
Look at this.
The jungle Baksha. In comes Frizz. Eson rolling out.
You got
He's
Wise
hurting.
though. I
He's
mean, Wise
hurting.
is at least doing some good damage still.
Yep.
They can't take that. The only thing they can do is stop Eson, but that is already such a big deal. It slows down the jungler Baksha so much.
And it's already pretty slow, ladies and gentlemen. I was trying to pick the brains of our local and resident analysts, right? Midnight and Wolf. And Midnight personally says he doesn't like the jungle Baksha, but there's got to be something here. I'm hoping that Coach Bonchan and the rest of Blacklist show us exactly why all these other teams have been picking up this jungle Baksha. Now Renvi dances away, very scary. Zuns, let's see if he can steal it away. Of course you can. That is going to be a retribution popped in here by Eson real soon. But the fact that he's actually there with all these other heroes makes it a tougher get. Zuns almost goes down. Baby Ruka with the Tempest of Blades. The artillery has been unleashed. Wise draws first blood. Taken out, though, is Oheb from down below. That's going to be one kill for the side of Geek Fam, drawn out by Frizz. Here's another. Falling Star Moon
They're not
on
done?
the Oh My Venus. Where's the dog? There he is, and they're going to have to go back out. But they will cut the lane.
Yeah, and this is the power. Level 4s of both of these teams have currently been activated and they're doing what they're supposed to do. You got some level 4s right there, and you've got a lot of firepower that you can use if you are a Farsa and if you are a Kadita, and you go straight for the kill. That's exactly what you need to do. And both teams actually pick it up quite nicely. And a stalemate, 3 minutes in the game.
As close as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1, 7.5 to 7 point something. This is a tight match, given that Zuns is a little low on EXP, but that's a price you pay given how chunky you are as a Hilda. Now almost at half health.
Okay, great Breath of the Ocean there. Actually, just slows down Eson, but you know what? That was all a distraction. They were really going for the turtle, and because of how deep Zuns is, they can't even check that area anymore.
They can't even cross the river.
Exactly.
Rockhart, it seems like Blacklist has just, as a lot of teams have with the Brody, let Geek Fam go. They're not touching the purple on Baby Ruka, and the baby's gonna grow. Baby's gonna get his num-nums.
That baby gonna get all the num-nums he can get, and I think this is the lineup that exactly enables you to do that. So Blacklist has to be super aware of this. They need to keep their eyes on the prize. Maybe later on they're so busy facing off against these brawlers, they're forgetting to look for the Ling, and Baby Ruka is gonna get in their hair really, really soon.
Yeah, real quick, let me pick your brains on this. What's your take here? Which lineup scales better? Because, again, you do have the Popol and Koopa on one side, but I'm guessing this is closer to Popol and Koopa of like months ago.
I still really like Blacklist, man. Blacklist is going to have a lot of late game. That if this reaches 20 minutes, Geek Fam has to be super nervous.
Which is troubling because, look, again, Baby Ruka getting all the buffs, but it's not converting to much.
Yeah, it means 0-0-0 right now on the Ling, which is quite disturbing. But at the same time, Oheb's on 0-1-0 on the Bruno. So They're not both teams. They're not in any hurry to finish this game yet.
Oheb now picks up the Berserker's Fury. Rockhart, I'm guessing at some point there has to be a power spike from Geek Fam.
It should be, right?
Yeah, again, it's gonna happen. Oh, nice combo in here by Frizz that destroys the Popol and Koopa. Venus incapacitated, so is Eson despite popping the Puissance. Xuan and the gang coming in.
in danger!
Oheb is in trouble! Ladies and gentlemen, Zun's tanking quite a few hits.
Ooh,
There's a
he
Tempest
got
of Blades. Oheb goes again and flickers on out, but still gets destroyed. Oh, point blank!
Cavalry has arrived!
Feathered air strike. Xuan survives. Oh, one more basic. He gets away with it. So does Wise, though.
Beautiful.
And I believe that is one of the first few times we've seen Geek Fam take advantage of this lineup.
Yeah, so far, if you're going to be so careful, that was a 1-for-1. But there was a lot of damage done to the economy of Blacklist so far because of that. Oh my gosh. Seriously.
You were saying about the economy.
About the economy, it's just going to get destroyed even further because of that.
Grow this 2K gold lead.
That is just... This Kadita pick is money for Geek Fam so far. They get the turtle, and that is just... That's the second turtle of the game with Baby Ruka just going anywhere that he wants to.
Yeah, I love Frizz on the support here. Seeing the way he played the other day, even with the rise of these weirder picks, like again, Eudora coming up and Harith coming back strong, this Kadita pick
look at this.
is money!
Seriously?
Delicious!
What?
Eson taken out despite having the ult there, which should give you a little bit more durability. He still gets destroyed in his own purple.
Bro, that was the most tankiest member of Blacklist and single-handedly get destroyed by Frizz effortlessly.
Yeah, and what's scary, Rocco, what's scary about Frizz is, as Renvi here just takes the turret freely, I gotta say, he doesn't even need his ult.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's not just the ult, he has two ways to stop people.
And that is just, I don't know how you're gonna deal with this Kadita now. It looks like they're going to try and see if they can do some aggression because Blacklist, they're done playing on the back foot. Fighting off Venus, though.
Dangerous. Actually, you know what, Rockhart? If anything, they have been put on their back foot.
They are on the back foot right now, just like that on the flip of a switch. Baby Ruka just going in and out, freestyling inside the base of Blacklist International.
Oh, man. Here's what's interesting. This is not the first time we've seen Blacklist try to do this. So if ever the first game ritual that Coach Bonchan and the rest of Blacklist have feels like a moot point right now.
Yeah.
Because it's something we've seen and it's not even like as crazy. Because even Geek Fam saw it coming. They took out the Diggy in the draft.
Yeah, Diggy's just... It was one of those bans that you never expect. I think this is one of the first times I've seen the Diggy ban.
And work.
And it worked really hard.
It pulls double duty.
Exactly.
Ooh. Here we go. Another
big
fight
one.
just waiting to happen. Tempest Ablaze already in by Baby Ruka, but Eson has deadly intent. He comes in, rolling with the Puissance. They catch Renvi, but Eson might go down here. Renvi going in. Zunz as well. The power of Wildness has already been committed. He goes down by the Esmeralda's hands, and they disengage. 1 for none so far here. Geek Fam still winning almost every single team fight they initiate. Rockhart, this is no man's land. They're up by like 6.
I really, really like what Blacklist is trying to do, that they're trying to fight, but their front line right now is non-existent. Like, there is basically no front line for Blacklist that works. And Geek Fam, they realize this. They are trying to dive as much as they can because they know they're not in any big immediate threat. And because of this, the game just feels like it's about to end. It's so close to the end at 8 minutes and 49 seconds.
Yeah, I'm wondering now, Rockhart, when is the time to split push? Because right now it seems like Blacklist's answer is yes. You said it already. Fight back, right? Whenever Geek Fam says, okay, jump in, let's engage.
Look at this. They're trying, right? At least they're trying to fight.
They want to fight back, but I think the answer is split push. Where is that?
There's none happening right now. Eson even has to back off before checking the bush.
Oh, he goes in. Zunz already pulling the trigger. Tempest of Blades, keeping people in check. Half HP. In goes Frizz. They do not use Rough Waters just yet.
Oh my gosh.
Going back. That's one down, Edward, but they trade out for Xuan, and that's going to be it. A 1-for-1 with the turret still standing.
Finally.
I think Geek Fam lost that one in general.
But they're still pressing the issue. They're still getting a lot of gold. Despite of that, And right now, the goal lead is just skyrocketing for Geek Fam at 8,000.
Oh no. Here's the thing. I understand now, and I found the answer to my question prior. Where is the split push? It's nowhere. Because
It is
again,
nowhere.
if in the early game, Geek Fam locked in Blacklist from the river, now they're locking him into their own base. There's no way that they can leave.
And there's no way that Oheb's going to get ahead in gold now because it's just so difficult to go out of your base like this.
And looking at the farm here, 5.9k to the closest over on the other side. Schwan, an offlaner. I definitely feel for the Blacklist lineup here as they struggle to even take their own purple. All of these heroes around the purple buff confuses it and gives it so much HP.
Yeah, and Zuns is just doing a great job zoning out the rest of Blacklist International. What is going to be the key to victory here for Blacklist? How are they going to get a kill? Look at that. Go for Suns straight up the bat. Killing spree.
Focus fired onto the Hilda. I do believe that is the third time that Hilda died. But I think that's well-deserved. They should have been punishing Zuns maybe sooner. But now look, Wise gets a purple.
Exactly. And punishing Zuns here is just... It's been a long time coming in this game. It's like they should have been doing this at about 3 minutes and 2 minutes. They have actually been very much harassed by Zuns for the biggest part of this game already.
Oh, another takedown onto Venus off camera. Frizz goes on and leaves.
Oh,
not enough to save her. Ocean Oddity not pulled at the right second. May have been off of cooldown, but that's going to be a trade. Frizz for Venus.
Yeah, Salophobia and Ocean Oddity just weren't in at that point. And Wise is definitely just the one stopping the push. I mean, Geek Fam could have done a big push earlier already, but because of the good positioning by Wise here on the Farsa, they're able to stave off the attack. And Geek Fam, they're going to have to look for more creative ways to push inside the base of Blacklist International, man.
To be fair, I have to amend a few of my statements earlier. The Diggy ban was not as bad as I thought because I thought they were going to be down on vision, but they do have the Popalinkupa traps.
Yeah, they got some good traps. They got some good vision.
Yeah.
It's just that they cannot fight and they cannot push.
What they're missing is the times journey and the reverse time, the early CC. Because for Venus to get actual CC, you need to play the ult. You need to be angry as Popalinkupa.
Those are some of the ways that you can actually counter a Hilda. You know, those are the ways that you can stop a Hilda from being super duper aggressive. Just get that Diggy in there, reverse time.
You pull her out of the bush.
Yeah, slow him down, you know?
Oh, quick Geek Fam Lord here. There's no contest from Blacklist International. And I do believe that was
Holy crystal.
enhanced.
Oh my gosh.
That was enhanced, I believe.
Yeah, that should already be enhanced here. So, yep, it's yellow, so it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna hit a lot more harder. And luckily for Blacklist, Wise is still in pretty good position in terms of damage output. Although their purple buff is now being threatened by Suns and the rest of Geek Fam
Threatened and taken.
on their side.
Threatened and taken, given to the baby Ruka. Once more, not just eating his own num-nums, but he took Blacklist lunch money.
They're taking everything they want. They can do it. They can basically walk on anywhere, any part of the map, and they should be able to do it. However, on the bot lane, we're going to see a pretty big fight here.
Okay, I do think Blacklist is just waiting for the perfect counter go, and they get a free Lord defense. Again, the artillery is there, the damage has been committed, but I wonder if they can put up another Feathered Airstrike just in time, and I think
it should be up, I think.
They won't want to. I don't think they need to.
Yeah, they don't need to. They're just trying to buy, again, enough time for Geek Fam to back off, and they did the job. They were able to push back the Geek Fam squad here. And now it's just basically buying time until everyone is level 15 and everyone's getting those items.
Yep. I think the call here for Blacklist International is to hold out as long as possible.
Only wave clear.
Yep, so that Oheb can catch up, get those items, and essentially be the glass cannon that he was meant to be in this game number 1. For Geek Fam, though, I now have a query. I have a quandary, if you will, and it flummoxes me. It perplexes me. The great range of damage from Blacklist. Look, you're not sure. Do you build defense magic or do you build armor?
Yeah.
Right? You have Eson and you have Wise, and then the rest of them deal physical.
And so far, I think it will work in their favor because they have so much damage output, raw damage output, if ever they scale. this will definitely be an even matchup when we reach around 18 minutes, I think. So right now, Blacklist, the order is to just none shall pass. Like, you shall not pass here.
And again, I like how they, instead of force the split push, just played as defensively as possible.
Yeah, just
protect
turtle
Oheb.
up.
Protect Oheb.
Super duper turtle. 3 people always with Oheb. I mean, whatever you do,
No less.
just keep Oheb alive. That is the game plan here. And so far, they're making it work. I'm surprised, Geek fam, they're playing so passively right now.
Yep, and look at this. I'm not sure if Wise just clicked it by accident. But again, I wouldn't blame him. Anytime you can play or press the feathered airstrike to clear waves or to scout out bushes, again, in a position like this, you're going to want to do that.
And so far, it is working. It doesn't look like an 11K gold lead game, right? I mean,
You said this yesterday, though.
I know. At this point, Geek fam is scared to go in. I mean, why is that happening? Why is that the case? We'll have to find out, because right now, Blacklist, they look like they're getting ready for another one. And they look like they could go.
Oh no, Frizz is starting to hurt. Look at that. Just two hits from the feathered airstrike. Down goes Eson, though. It may have been too much for
Way too
this
much for Eson.
Baksha. And I think that's what they do here. As Geek fam, they weave in and out. They weave in and out. They choose their fights. And they take out whoever is a little too forward. And again, I don't mind that Blacklist is doing this, because that's what they have to do. They have to bring the fight over to Geek fam, or else it's Geek fam who's going to dive into Oheb.
Exactly. And Geek fam, they're avoiding any diving at all costs. If you look at Baby Ruka here, he's not even joining the fights. He's always on the sides. And he knows why. Because if you get caught by Popol and Koopa, one bite, mid-air, you could go down.
All it takes.
That's all it takes, and they're very much aware of that. That's why what they're doing is they're playing the map. They're playing as much of a gold gain as they can against Blacklist International, and at the same time, they're also just waiting for the Lord.
Yeah, for Geek fam, I believe it's a 2 or 3 step process. For Blacklist, they are honed in on one single goal. Protect Oheb, extend this game. For Geek fam, I have to imagine, Rockhart, the decisions are numerous. There's so many things they have to consider.
Yeah, what they're considering right now is to just make sure that you can get a safe objective. Because what they're doing is they're waiting for Blacklist to commit a mistake. Maybe someone get caught out. But so far, Blacklist, they're holding steady. They're not allowing that to happen. And again, 13K gold lead, not so much. I mean, Blacklist looks like they can still fight, and they can still do some damage because of Wise.
In perspective,
right?
They're doing okay in that
doing
sense.
Pretty okay. Some games that we've seen in MPLI, even if it's just like the 3K gold lead, they look like there's a team that's super ahead, right? But in this regard, it feels even.
Yep. Looking at the items that these teams are building so far, Wise is just set. Wise just has everything he needs. On the other hand, though, Geek fam, they're all starting to build magic defense. They're all starting to hurt. See this? Athena's shield on both Frizz and Xuan.
Yeah.
And you have the Oracle on Ren V.
And the Esmeralda as well.
Yeah, I'm worried about Baby Ruka, though. Hold up, they're coming in. Lord gonna bash into this turret.
Where's
Eson,
Oheb?
a little bit in trouble. Oh, they're diving. Oheb, Frizz with the rough waters. Where does he go? There he is, the breath of the ocean, plus the ocean oddity to disengage. And Rockhart, this is what you said. Slowly take objectives one at a time.
That's right.
As safe as you can, but hold up.
Oh my
Falling
God,
star
Ren
by
V.
Ren V. There's the immortality pop on to Zuns. They take out Wise. That's a big deal. That is one of the reasons why Blacklist is still here. It's all because of Wise. And Eson gets one, though. It's a pop immortality. They take out Baby Ruka. They're
Baby
switching
Ruka's
up
out.
items. They are buying defensive items. Xuan goes down. Ren V again with another falling star moon. Oh, that's the breath of the ocean, and they disengage.
Yeah.
They said they're fine. We took too much, top and bottom. Blacklist. I call for a truce. Let's take a breather.
Yeah, Geek fam basically went for a triple lane push. And I thought for sure Blacklist, if ever Oheb went down, that would have been it. But so far, they're holding steady, and the Oheb is still on the field. They can still go for a fight if they want to. And they're starting to walk out of their base.
I do like this glimmer of hope from Blacklist. It's showing that they still have it in them. It's not like they're totally afraid. And they know that the death counters on Geek Fam is a little too longer.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna take, what, another 5 seconds before Schwan is back in action.
Yeah, everyone is back on, but so far what happened is Blacklist, they finally have control of their jungle again, and Wise can finally get another purple buff. And Farsa on the purple buff, you know what's up. They're going to go for Only Wave Clear all over again.
You just press Feather Airstrike whenever you feel like it. Like
right now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, you know, like
Why
right
not?
now.
Why not?
And it's going to be up to Suns. I think Suns is just, he's in a more perilous position here. Just because any wrong move he makes, that could be the Geek Fam game. So,
Yeah.
right now everyone is just biding their time. They're seeing if they can maybe catch Wise off guard again. And Wise is getting threatened by Baby Ruka once more. Baby Ruka, he can't really make any big moves. Always has to look for Oh My Venus.
Yep.
Right? Whenever he starts to do something.
Look for Oh My Venus or look for Wise. I do believe if it's Wise for Zuns, would it be a fair trade?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, right now that just makes the life of Baby Ruka so difficult. Right? And that's right.
There's a lot of pressure.
There's so much pressure to make the right decisions all the time. Because one wrong decision is going to cost you. And Blacklist is just flexing right now. This is what's going to happen if something goes wrong for Geek Fam.
Baby Roka is forced to grow up too fast, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
Oh no, Zuns here's got 3 on him. Oh, actually just 2. It's because Koopa's there as well.
Yeah.
And now the
Top
third
lane.
Lord comes in.
Top lane's getting a little bit hairy there with Edward. Trying to push off the top lane push. That's a signal that they can go for the Lord.
Ooh, oh no, Eson.
Too early!
Is it? Pop the Poisons right here. The team fight has already begun. Schwan goes for the Counter Inferno. A couple of barrages from the Feather Airstrike hurts that much. Zuns blocked in by the wall. They disengage.
He's trying to go in, but he's trying, but he can't. And the good thing about this is Geek Fam, they can get easy Lord because of that.
Oh, wow.
And now, the goal lead is just still massive here.
About 14,000, ladies and gentlemen. Now this Lord goes over to Geek Fam once more. The third Lord of the game. None for Blacklist International.
Economy-wise, Blacklist is just so behind. But map control, it looks like they can still do some stuff on their own. Which is funny that if you're look at Suns, really a purple buff. I was saying if you're ahead like this, Geek Fam, you should be able to do anything you want, right? You should be able to stand in front of a turret and dance.
Yes, but
they can't.
against a team like Blacklist International, you should not.
You should
Right?
not.
You should
Really,
not.
absolutely.
And now we see
I am check.
some glimmers of frustration as these players juggle items. Earlier, in that last big team fight, they started to buy defensive items. Now they're transitioning into offense. And now all turrets are down. It's going to be pandemonium in the base of Blacklist International. It's 2 fights across 2 fronts. Zuns still has immortality. They're going straight for the base. Down goes Wise. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be it. The base is destroyed. Blacklist International concedes game number 1 to Geek Fam.
In the draft. It was Geek Fam Indonesia knowing what Blacklist International wants to do, and even when they let the jungling Baksha in, they know that it kind of needs a little bit more. They need a solid carry for Blacklist International. They need more sustain, more damage output in the early stages. So Geek Fam Indonesia took away all of the comfort picks for Blacklist International. Comfort picks in a way that it will complement whatever they want with this cheeky strategies, with the Baksha, with this Farsa for Wise. It's like a mid lane Farsa.
It's okay. It's weird, but
That's Baby Ruka Hellcurt.
Yeah, it is. It's baby for sure, right? So, all right. This is a jungler. Is this the dedicated jungler Hellcurt that we have seen from some team?
It's just Geek Fam now did not expect the early Estes. I'm not sure if they did, if that was in the cards
Yeah,
for them.
I'm pretty sure the line of thinking here was to ban SS on the second rotation.
Yes, because that's the safest bet. But I think they did not consider that Blacklist would rush this much, would care this much to put Venus on the SS ASAP. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2. Blacklist International versus Geek Fam Indonesia. Blacklist putting out all the stops to make sure that we see a game number 3. Keeping the Filipino dream alive.
This is, again, we are very close. This is still match point. So Blacklist still has to keep that in mind. That this is still match point for their team. They have to watch out whether or not Zuns is going to make a big play. Where is Frizz? They have to always keep him in mind. And Edward on the Farsa is a little different from Wise on the Farsa, so we'll see a little bit of a difference there. But we'll see who's better, I guess, in this regard.
I think just based on invitational performance alone, it's this arrangement that works best.
For them, yes, for Blacklist, absolutely. So this is Blacklist pulling out all the stops on their drafting, basically. And Zuns, he's just doing what he does best. Way back even in game 2,
He
game 1.
denied the purple from 3.
Complete denial. It resets. That is unbelievable.
Well, do note, ladies and gentlemen, the more heroes are around a buff, it gets HP,
The tougher it gets,
additional
yeah.
HP. Yeah, so I guess Wise just says, guys, this is just too much. We're wasting time
Yeah,
here.
we're gonna have to risk it. We're gonna have to risk not getting that, or else stuff like this is
Big
happening.
team fight breaks out automatically out of nowhere. A level 4 Baby Ruka at, what, 1 minute 40 seconds? Pops the Dark Knight Falls, draws first blood, and Zuns himself here is in trouble.
Yeah.
Edward and Wise have lethal intent, wants to get this Hilda down, but he retreats into the bush.
Yeah, and look at this. None of the players from Blacklist around the mid lane are level 4 yet. That's the delay that was caused by Zuns.
And it would have been worse if Wise forced it.
Exactly.
If Wise said, I need this buff, guys.
I mean, Baby Aruka had ultimate. The enemy was like level 2, level 3. Like, how are you gonna fight that? So, Blacklist is definitely falling off here a little bit in the early game. We'll see if they can do a recovery. As Wise does have the double buff, still has a lot of damage there on the Yi Sun Shin.
Ooh, here comes Xuan though, already flickering in. He wants Wise. He goes for the ult. Dark Knight falls in by Baby Ruka. Zuns is still alive, but Wise takes him down nonetheless. Zaman Force committed as well. They go for the trade. Zuns for Wise. Rockhart, that's a win. Core for tank.
That is a big win, I think, and removing Wise from the map just means it slows down his gold accumulation. And, not to mention, you know what? Zuns is going to take that trade any day.
Yep, Rockhart, speak of the devil, you did say this might be the dedicated jungler Hellcurt, and so far, it has been working out for Geek Fam. 3 minutes in, they're gonna go for this turtle. They already have a 1,000 gold lead, and even Esson is struggling. Let's see, they try to catch out Wise once more. Zaman Force underneath the turret. Can they get him? It's 3
Oh my
on
gosh.
to this one core. Wise goes down. Oheb a little late to the party, maybe a second or so, and he wants to catch one. He gets Frizz, and it's a trade. This one a little more sound, but do note, I think Geek Fam still got the turtle.
Absolutely. That turtle on Baby Ruka is massive. Removing the turtle buff or denying the turtle buff from Wise already allows you or enables you a huge lead in terms of your carries. And Frizz actually, I think he just died because he ran out of mana there. But other than that, Frizz could have lived there. So Geek Fam were really thinking about this one.
Yep, and here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. The Hilda trademark. You just deny buffs, you buffs to last a little longer.
Back in the field.
Yep. And
merry-go-round.
and you spend the opponent's Cyclone Eyes, alright? You spend the opponent's Cyclone Eyes, they're less mobile.
Now, slow them down.
They have to send 2 to babysit Wise at this point. And we're not even 5 minutes.
Yeah, Zuns always knows where Blacklist is, and that is a huge advantage for Geek Fam. While this is happening, look at the top, look at the bottom turret. They're getting whittled down, getting demolished. Removing the outer turret energy shield before it runs out.
There's the Hurricane Dance by Esson, but somehow Zuns circles around it. Down goes the turret.
He's still
and
alive.
Xuan wants another. How was that possible? I think he used the Hurricane Dance to his advantage. He played around it. Now in comes Baby Ruka.
Baby
Dark
Ruka!
Knight falls onto one. Esson deleted off the map. Wise kind of wants it. Picking it. Should I? Should I not? Now they go for another team fight. Wings by Edward to save himself. And they can do not much but watch this turret go down.
This game's going way too fast. 5 minutes and you already have the inner turret removed on the bottom lane.
Oh no, Zuns finds Wise. There's a few hits here. Could hurt, but he's all right.
He's fine. I think so far so good here for Geek Fam. They got a 4,000 gold lead over Blacklist, and all their laners are pretty hefty in terms of size. They could probably go for a fight here around the turtle area if they wanted to with Esson.
He catches Xuan with the Hurricane Dance. They are going to survive, and they're going to keep forcing the issue. Down goes Wise. There you go, Baby Ruka gets him. It's a trade for Xuan eventually, but Venus taken out by Ren V here. Esson still alive. Oh, Dark Knight falls one more time. Baby Ruka goes in. Oheb and Edward, the only ones left. Rockhart,
Look at this
after
guy.
a counter go, Geek Fam still got it, and this is another free turtle for Baby Ruka.
This Hellcurt is just out of proportion right now. At level 9, is already way ahead of everyone else, and they want to keep going on the mid lane.
Oh no, Frizz is low. He commits the Zaman Force. There goes Edward with the wave clearing feathered airstrike, and they disengage. I was just gonna say, Renvi has never left his lane, and he's so far making bank.
I know. I mean, imagine what happens when Renvi joins the fray. That is just gonna keep...
Which he did.
Yeah, exactly. So this is exactly what you have to look out for. What's happening here with the Hellcurt? The game plan was to have so much burst that the enemy can't heal anymore.
Yeah, but hold up. They got a nice catch onto the Hellcurt. That's going to be Esson with the Hurricane Dance. He flickers out. Dark Side
still
falls.
alive.
Zaman Force committed. Edward taken out here by Frizz. Ohem still in this, as well as Esson. Falling Star would underneath the turret. Renvi has been unleashed. And ladies and gentlemen, the dragon form by Ohem just circling around. Oh, Esson still coming back around. Taken out by Baby Ruka. It's just Venus and Ohem. Ohem here is still in half dragon form. Zaman Force once more. Oh,
right
my
under
Venus
the tower.
deleted. Ohem as well. It's a wipeout. Wise just barely making it before the 5 wipe clean. And now they take a turret. And Rockhart, I'm losing it. Geek Fam
What's
is going
happening
ham.
here? 7 minutes in the game, they're ahead by 9,000 gold, 8,000 rather, and they're already knocking on the inhibitor turrets. What is up? This game is going way too fast. They could end this in record time.
And here's what I'm saying, man. Geek Fam, I think they took a... They did not even take a... They didn't gamble. What they
No
did here
gamble at all.
was they just gave Blacklist all of the opportunities to make mistakes. And so far,
And it happened.
it happened.
It happened over and over and over again.
And not just that, I think Geek Fam played this game a little more aggressively. And so far, this is what we were looking for them in game 1.
Yeah, this is exactly what was expected of them,
Yeah,
rather.
exactly.
So far, this is going to be... we don't even have Lord yet. That's how fast this is. Turtle gonna get taken out there. Only adding to Baby Ruka's 5-0-3 damage output. Let's see if they're
Are
gonna
they
go for
baiting?
it.
Are they baiting? Nice Mountain Shocker to see, but it might have been too late. Zuns is looking low. Ohem already in the Black Dragon form. There is a shield taken by Zuns in the bush, and they disengage, but still results in a orange buff denied by Geek Fam.
Completely out of buffs, and their turrets are going down like a stack of dominoes all over the map. And that skyrockets the lead up to 11,000 for Geek Fam here at 8 minutes and 45 seconds.
Geek Fam has just been playing at the top of their game. This is something I did not know that they had. Because, I don't know, their game against Bigatron, sure, that was amazing. But against Blacklist Game 1, it felt like they were testing the waters. And now that they know what the, how do you say, ceiling or what the limits are with Blacklist are currently, this is the game that just proves what Geek Fam can bring. I don't know what Blacklist is thinking right now. Rockhart, what's their out?
Their out here is to just scale well enough. Like, they need to utilize the healing that's coming from this Estes. They need to tank up a little bit, and they need to pick someone out. But so far, when Suns is just manhandling them all over the map, they can't get the resources to do that. That is slowing their progress down. Always having to group up as a 5-man team just so that they can at least survive against the onslaught of Geek Fam here.
As much as we like the draft on Blacklist this time, especially after the clutch move of forcing the Estes, I think that alone was the mistake. That alone may have been the gambit that, you know, may have, how do you say, sprained the quarterback, if you know what I'm saying. Because right now, Geek Fam just knows how to play against it exactly.
It looks like
Geek Fam may have, I don't know, rushed the Durans, may have even built a Deadly Blade automatically, or dare I say, even just not care about the heals. They just burst them down that fast.
Probably, right? So they said, go ahead, heal up. We're going to pick some of the strongest burst heroes that we know how to play. And we will play them. That's exactly what's happening. Wise going to get caught out here. Ooh, what a big critical hit coming in from Zans. Baby Ruka with Dark Knight Falls. They want to keep going here.
Oh no, that's going to be Oheb, and they catch out Baby Ruka. Down goes Wise. Baby Ruka able to save himself.
They
That's
can't
a
heal
double.
him.
Oh my Venus, next in line. Esson as well. They are dropping, ladies and gentlemen, like it's hot. And Geek Fam
It's a
once more.
wipeout.
It's Edward left, and as you said, Rockhart, it's a wipeout. This may be it, ladies and gentlemen. They're gonna take this inhibitor for sure. Minion waves coming in. They did not manage top as well, but dare I say, might this be the elimination? Might this be a 2-0?
This is it. I don't think there's a way that they can defend against this. Blacklist is going to lose 2-0 over Geek Fam Indonesia, giving us one of the fastest games.
Coming out from Blacklist International. The Yeeson Shin dealt the most damage in their team, but that's only because of the fact that his ultimate literally hits everyone. But then again, the biggest indicator of how dominant Geek Fam's victory was, look at this, 3 turtles, and everybody